Hello, plastic model builders. I wanted to take a quick opportunity here to fill you guys in on something happening, or this kit here that's available over at the Ollies closeout place. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but they're all around the country and they kind of sell closeouts and discontinued items and things like that at a pretty good price quite often. This is the Revel model of the Fruehauf 40-foot Reefer, and it's basically just a truck minus the cab part, minus the part that pulls it. But this is in 1/32 scale ice truck, which would make for an excellent piece of scenery for a 1/32 scale slot car track, or possibly the same scale in model trains or dioramas or whatever you might be interested in. And here you can see the price on it. I'll show this to you up close. They run, whoops, oh come on. They run $19.99. So that's a pretty good price for a trailer rig for a truck. They're usually quite expensive. Here I'll let you see this backside. Well, maybe I should flip it over, right? The price tag was that way, but the pictures are this way. Okay, there you go. So you can see what we've got here. Looks like a fairly detailed model. Let's take a look at how many pictures. They say it's a skill level 4 on here. And if we can find the info, we'll see how many pieces it has. It says it only has 48 pieces, so that doesn't seem too intense. Let's see, did we show this side yet? Nope. So this shows what the side view looks like on the box. And these are the decals that we get with it, so those look pretty cool. And like I said, that would make for a great piece of scenery for a 1/32 scale track. And I didn't show this part yet, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so let's look back here. This shows our skill level information, which I think is pretty much on all the models. We won't take much time on that. And then we get over here, and this shows some of your more information about the kit. Put a little pause here so people can read it, stop and read it if they want. And now we'll move on to this, which are the painting directions, or at least some of the painting information. Paint guide. So that's the outside of the box. Let's see what's inside it. Now this is a different box than the Revel boxes normally are. This opens up from the side. Very odd. Let's see. Well, come on now. Yeah, this is completely different than any model boxes I've opened in the past. Wow, it's all inside this plastic? No, not all of it. Okay. So here we go. This, okay, yeah. That's how it works. Now let's see. So we can see here, this is your box. That's the big truck box. This thing's pretty good size. I mean, 1/32. Man, I didn't really expect it to be quite this large. But you get the truck box, and this looks like the interior to it, or the bottom for it. Okay, yeah, this is probably the bottom for it. And that is probably the top. Yep. Oh boy. Sorry folks, got everything falling down here. Alright, here we go with our tires and a few other parts. Those look pretty good. This stuff's all in a plastic, black plastic. Looks like a radiator, I believe, and maybe some grill pieces or something. And here is the rest of the parts, with your fuel tank and some other bits and pieces. Suspension parts, wheels, a lot of other stuff. And obviously you can't really see that too well, so excuse me. Maybe that helps a little bit. So it's not a huge bag of parts. Still has quite a bit of stuff. They say it's 48 parts. Show it from both sides. There's actually some pretty small parts since this is a 132 scale vehicle. Alright, let's have a look at the instructions. So normally your Revel model kit instructions are pretty detailed. Here's the first page. Let's just see this part up close. Stop here. You can read this if you like. And then we've got these things, these different notices down here, which I think are pretty much just the regular stuff from all the kits. But you can have a look at that. And then we'll get into the first page. Alright, so here are some better paint instructions, or should I say the paint instructions inside the instruction manual. And then down here we have this other information. We'll get you a quick look at that. I think I'm running out of battery, so I'm going to have to make this quick. Here is the parts list. I hope, let me see, I'll go ahead and zoom in on half of it. Stop there in case anybody needs to look up a part number. And we'll take a look at the other half here in case anybody needs a part number. And try to quickly move on before I run out of battery power here. Over here we've got a nice picture of lots of the parts. And then we get into page 1 of the instructions. And unfortunately I'm just going to have to go through these really quickly before I run out of juice. So I'll show each page individually. That's steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we have steps 6 through 11. Steps 12 through 14. There we've got steps 15 through 17. Getting the wheels on the vehicle. Steps 18 through 22. Alright, we getting down to the last couple of pages now. Here is step 23. And now we have steps 24 through 29, which is getting a lot of the final assemblies done. And we're on the back page where they just show your decorations and installation of your decals. So it looks like the decals are where it's really at with this one. That's going to dress it up quite a bit. And I will show you what the decal sheet looks like, because it's really pretty cool. That is the decal sheet. That looks really nice. So there you are. That is your Fruehauf 40-foot reefer trailer. And like I mentioned, these are available right now at Ollies, O-L-L-I-E-S. Sort of a national chain that has closeout items. If you're interested in this, stop by your local one and see if they have them. Get them while you can for $19.99. This is a lot better than paying $40 or whatever from the hobby stores. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it.